International Raceway is rather unique. It's located only 2 hours north of Minneapolis in the beautiful lakes country area of northern Minnesota. Pine trees, lots of restaurants, lots of great motels, a lot of other things to do to bring the family along with you. We're a track that has 2 tracks actually in one. We have a 3-mile road course and a 2.5-mile road course. The 3-mile road course is the fastest road course in all of North America. The 2 fastest turns, the longest straightaway, just short of a mile. The new 2.5-mile track has a lot of what we refer to as twisty bits, so it keeps you active all the time, mentally and physically challenging. Great tracks. If you want a true racing experience, we have what are referred to as Spec Racer Fords. They're purpose-built race cars. They're capable of 135 miles an hour, very safe cars. I've been doing this for 16 years. We've literally taught thousands of people over those 16 years and we've never had an injury. You can certainly bring your own car. We have about a 70-30 split. 70% of people bringing their own cars. Our class sizes average between 45 and 65. We don't obviously put everybody all on the track at the same time, but we get everything from Dodge Neons all the way to the most exotic cars you've ever seen or probably never seen before. We have a good number of very skilled instructors. We all have had professional racing experience in our backgrounds. I've been doing this for 16 years and I've seen just about everything come through the school, so we're very aware of what people's tendencies are and how to work with those.
Driving quickly is a lot harder than you might imagine. Anybody can go fast in a straight line. It's not difficult. All you got to do is to sit behind the wheel, put your foot down and let it go. The problem is when you reach the corners, if you're not taught the correct techniques, you're very likely to have an accident, and that's what we're trying to avoid here. And when you do it right, it is really enjoyable. It's quite an experience to be able to get a car through a turn quickly and safely.
This school is not just for beginners. We've had every experience level from somebody that's never been on a racetrack before to people that have raced professionally. I've actually helped coach other drivers, whether it's amateur or professional. So we take everybody from the very beginners all the way up to professional race car drivers.
I've been to several different driving schools, racing schools, advanced racing schools, and what we do here at BIR gives you so much track time. To me, that's the best part. I mean, that's ultimately where you're going to learn the most. I mean, classroom time is important. You know, all these other things are very important to get down the basics of what you need to do on the track, especially for a beginner. But more than anything, it's being out there and it's driving on the track. I don't know of a school that offers you close to as much track time as this school does.
BIR Performance Driving School is exactly what it says, that we're teaching performance driving, not racing. Although we're allowing people to go as fast as they feel comfortable with. We're teaching skill sets like smoothness and focus and car control.
We'll teach you how to drive your car properly, the techniques. We'll give you all the basics is what we do, and you become a better driver, not a racer.
This is very safe up here. We've been doing this for over 16 years and we've literally taught thousands of people over those years and we've never had an injury. We pride ourselves very much in our safety record.
You know, this facility is safe in both configurations, and it really makes for an experience where one can come out and get a lot of track time and a lot of experience without, like some tracks, the risk of bonking into things and damaging their equipment or worse themselves. And the safety factor that's been stressed in this program for years is just underscored again and again, and it really adds to the fun factor because somebody doesn't have to worry that they're going to get hurt out here learning how to drive a car effectively.
What we do is we start off first thing in the morning. I always ask everybody to be here by 7:30 in the morning. We provide a continental breakfast so everybody has a full stomach by the time I start my classroom portion of it at 8 o'clock. The classroom portion lasts for about an hour and a half. And I go through everything that you'll need to know for the day, everything from safety to high-performance driving techniques. I even get as specific as talking about turn-in points, apexes, again, everything that you'll need to know for the day. Right after the classroom, we take everybody out in SUVs to basically bring to life what I was talking about in the classroom. We'll do a couple of laps like that. We'll come back in, answer any other questions, and at that point in time, we'll get them suited up in their driving suit, helmet, and gloves, all brand new stuff that we provide for the day, and we'll get you buckled up in the race car. And at that point, either I will or one of my other instructors will do a couple laps of lead and follow. And at that point, we'll point everybody by, and for the next full 25 minutes, you'll be out on the racetrack in the race car with about 9 or 10 other drivers to go as fast as you feel comfortable with at that point.
I think the BIR school is the perfect way for people to come up, have fun, learn something about their cars, learn something about themselves. You'll gain a ton of knowledge about yourself, about what your car can do. You'll come away a confident driver, and you'll come away with a huge smile.
Being at the track is really all about fun. A lot of it is being on the track, learning the technique, but it's even more fun to be off the track and telling the stories afterwards. Maybe you drop a wheel off the corner, kick up a little dust, guy behind you gives you grief when you come in off the track. That's fun. Giving each other a real bad time.
A lot of people think that they'd never have the opportunity to be able to drive fast or drive a race car on a real racetrack. And if they get it as a gift or come up on their own, they're literally doing that. We're making them race car drivers. You've got the helmet, the suit, the gloves, the race car, the speed. There's nothing like it.